Hi, thank you for joining me today, yet on another dive into a new artist for me, Dimash. Now, I haven't heard of him, but I've been diving into quite a bit of Aurora on this channel. I just fell in love with her content, and so many people were suggesting I dive into Angelina Jordan, and boy, were you not wrong. I have two artists that we've been kind of bouncing back and forth with between Aurora and Angelina. And so today, with resounding recommendations and requests, we're going to do a song from Dimash. Now, I'd mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I just kind of recap here a little bit. There are definitely two camps out there. Those that love Dimash and think he's the best technical singer they've ever heard, and other people have said, not for me, don't like him. Some people have even commented, "Oh, you're going to do Dimash next? I won't tune into that one." Interesting. So I'm more curious than anything else, but I want to be honest. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. So whichever camp I land in, please don't kill me. Please understand, I'm just going to give you my honest play-by-play as we make our way through it. After this, we're going to dive back in to Aurora. She wrote a song, Why Did You Have to Go? Some people gave me some background on that song. I'll dive more into the context of that song when I dive into that one. And then we're going to make a sharp turn and go back over to Angelina Jordan and listen to Million Miles. So those are going to be our two up next songs that will be coming here on this channel. Been thinking, man, I just wish there was a way I could interview Aurora. I mean, wouldn't that be cool? Get her on a Zoom meeting and just, chat and put it up for you guys to see and have you guys suggest questions. That would be just wild. But nonetheless, that ain't gonna happen. So anyways, we'll have to just settle for reactions, I guess. So I think that's it. So let's go ahead and let's dive into Dimash, SOS. And I chose this song simply because it was one of the versions that has some lyrics on it. Peter Vita, this one's for you, buddy. Here we go.
Je vis, pourquoi je meurs.
I've heard you mention his octaves. We'll see what he does here.
Pourquoi je ris, pourquoi je pleure. Voici le SOS d'un terrien en détresse. J'ai mouru que sur toi. Je me très beau sang. Je soldat de ma peau. Je t'ai voulu montagne avant. Sans jamais s'attrape le mot.
Okay. All right. He gets to go in the chill wagon at this point. Got some chills running here. Okay. Incredibly precise. You could almost tune a guitar by his vocals here. Really clear. Let's continue on. I'm just back up just a little bit here, but let's continue diving in here a bit more.
Je te jure, confondre
Interesting. The visuals, this must be post-production visuals because look, that lightning bolt is right in front of his body. Unless they have some form of special effect going on here on stage. That is pretty cool looking. See here, I got like that lightning. This does look like it's more of a double exposure kind of thing. Okay. That's kind of cool.
Pourquoi je vis? Pourquoi je meurs? Pourquoi je ris? Pourquoi je pleure?
Okay. All right. One thing. I do challenge you to get down on your knees, bend over, and try and belt out a note like that. Where this guy is drawing his energetic projection of this song from this position, I don't think you may realize what he's doing here. This is, technically incredible. Okay. Wow. All right. So. All right. So. It passed the chill factor. It gave me chills several times through the performance. But I guess I kind of see why some people may say that he's not for them. So let me have a moment of critical thinking here for a moment. Just based on what I'm seeing here. It seems okay. So technically, his music is incredible. I was really taken aback when he went to the lower register on that octave, and then of course when he swung up and hit that higher octave, which is just insane. He looks like it's kind of funny. It's like he looks like he's into the song, but almost kind of not. What I mean by that is that it seems like it's more of a like if you compare, like, let's say Aurora, Angelina, and Dimash together, incredible singing. But when you take Dimash and you take, let's say, Aurora or Angelina for that matter, and you compare their expressiveness of the song, seems very genuine. This seems a little choreographed, right? In the way he is projecting himself, not really connecting with the audience per se. He's putting on a show, right? So a couple of people have said that he seems kind of disingenuous. Seems like he's kind of like an Elvis kind of guy that's just kind of wants to be more of a showboat. I, I, I get where you're coming from. Okay, I get it, and that might kind of unnerve some people when they're looking at something like this performance and going, "Oh, it doesn't seem like it's natural or intimate. It just seems more of like a technical demonstration of his abilities," right? If you kind of get where I'm going with it, right? So now it's definitely heavier on the operatic kind of side. The technical part of the sound, you've got a lot of the reverb going back. I mean, if you just go back just a few seconds here, you can kind of hear a heavier sense of the reverb playing in the background. Hear that back and forth in the ears, and so you have that piece of it. And it's not a criticism. It's just something that is definitely heavier on his songs, and some people might say, oh, he can cover up more vocal trouble that way, but I don't think so. I think the guy's vocally near perfect, right? So for me personally, I would be more selective with this music. I like this song. I guess part of me is that the operatic kind of thing, the opera, that's probably one of the genres that I had never really appreciated, right? And I know, slap my hand. I should really start to appreciate that kind of music. But from that vantage point, from the operatic standpoint, that's more of like, that's where my Achilles heel is with a song for me personally. But certainly, don't get me wrong, the technical aspects of his singing is incredible. So we're going to dive deeper into Dimash. We're going to throw him into the rotation and get some more ideas as kind of what else he does. I'm kind of curious to see if this is just the basic genre that he has, or if he does a lot of different kind of music outside of just this type of demonstration. I'd love to be able to hear a song from him that's not just so much showcasing his octave abilities, but more of his storytelling and that kind of thing. And I seem to be kind of bouncing around all over the place on this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to kind of gather my thoughts here of what I've just witnessed. So incredible control, incredible vocal range, incredible ability to be able to go on his knees and belt out that music. I don't think many of us can really appreciate what he did there, which is just insane. It's just insane. From a preference standpoint, it probably wouldn't. I wouldn't go rush out and buy a Dimash album because of the factor of the operatic aspect of it. It's kind of like I can take it or leave it, right? But hopefully, I haven't lost too many of you as subscribers. But yes, I thought it was a great song. But we will jump in. Next song, like I mentioned, I promise we'll do a song from Aurora. Again, Why Did You Have to Go? And we'll jump in. So I would like to hear maybe another suggestion from Dimash on kind of along the lines of not just the showcasing the vocal range, but I want to kind of I'd love to hear just in his own vocal tone, whether it be falsetto, soprano, or otherwise. I'd love to just hear what else he might have to offer. So with that long-winded soapbox session, we'll go ahead and close it out now, and then we'll dive right back into Aurora. So in the meantime, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you. See ya.